So in the next section we studied about tokenization. So in the tokenization bit, as I mentioned in the earlier video as well, that what comes in a specific token is given by a tokenizer, and that tokenizer is the token that is done is in the form of a number, and that the tokenizer, depending upon the tokenizer, what the token is generated, it is very specific to that tokenizer itself and that word itself. Beyond that, we learned that there were two things. There is padding. So padding is like if if when during the input there could be two strings or two sentences that can be inputted, right? So in case of padding, what would happen is both the strings are not of the same length. So one of the strings could be of a higher length and the other could be of a shorter one. So what padding would do is padding would add numbers, zeros in the end of it, depending upon what you have, pre or post. It can be either of the cases. It can be a pre as well as the post. And there is another truncation as well, where some part of the text is truncated either forward or the left, depending upon the max value that can be given. We can derive the max value based on the numbers we can provide it. Okay. We're talking about the max length. So the max length is like what is the maximum length that the truncation would happen upon, based upon the max length the argument. Okay. Now second of all, it is, yeah, let's check what is the, so it comes out that the max length would be dependent upon the configuration that is set for the bird. It is 512. And further we learned that return tensor. So return tensor is the format in which the in what value the by default it returns it in the form of the list. And you can specify numpy, you can specify tensor as well. So basically what, and in this you need to turn on the, you need to set the padding is equal to true, or the padding is equal to true, or the truncation is equal to true, just in case you are given a list and both of them have a different value. The tokenization number of tokenization is different, the length of tokenization value is different. So in that case, the tensor needs the padding or the padding or the, depending upon the return tensor, the padding or the truncation should be set to true. Okay. And then what did we learn? We learned that the last drop the last patch. So basically when you're creating a function that would do all of this, the tokenization stuff, so you create batches out of them, and the batch size you mentioned, and you also mentioned the drop last batch, which you do because of course the last batch size will not have the same number of count as the other, so it's better to drop it. And shuffle, yeah, in shuffle the seed or the random value, that's used in the debugging phase. Basically seed is the first initial count when you want to split it. This is mostly used when you want to split the data, and when you split the data, it is like you specify the random count. So seed is given at that point of time. It could be and so every time basically the same thing will happen, right? If you want that to happen, you would specify the seed.